is NBC4 News at 11.
I know he's hurt, and I hope he gets well. But anger isn't the answer. The answer is that he should have never done that in the first place.
Now at 11, tonight marks the first night that some people who live in Pacoima can finally get a good night's sleep after a home exploded in their neighborhood just a few days ago. Hello and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Kathy Barra.
And I'm Jonathan Gonzalez. Now today was the first day people could finally return to the neighborhood after crews set fire to the home last night to burn off any last dangerous materials that were found.
NBC4's Macy Jenkins was on the scene as neighbors returned to their properties.
It's a mixture of relief and frustration for the people finally being allowed back into their Pacoima homes after 2 days of being kept out of the neighborhood.
We heard a knock on the door, and all of a sudden the cops said you have to evacuate now.
Those evacuations prompted by a Thursday morning explosion at an additional dwelling unit, or ADU, on Remick Avenue, likely due to fireworks. LAFD said more than 70% of the structure collapsed in that initial explosion. And after finding additional explosives inside, authorities determined the safest solution would be to burn it in place late Friday night.
That was a controlled burn. We knew that there would probably be explosions once the fire was lit and it got to the areas within that structure. The reason we did the control burn is because there was no structural integrity to the structure. Bomb squad could not go in and do their investigation. We couldn't get in to see exactly what the hazards were inside.
As of Saturday afternoon, you can see hazmat crews removing large protective berms of dirt from the property. The bomb squad found no remaining hazards and determined the area safe for roughly 60 evacuated families to return Saturday evening. We spotted some neighbors from News Chopper 4 checking their properties for any damage. LAPD says the 24-year-old man living in the house was taken to the hospital on Thursday, where he remains in critical condition with first-degree burns on 50% of his body.
Now that everything's settled in, I know he's hurt, and I hope he gets well. But anger isn't the answer. The answer is that he should have never done that in the first place. Life is too short.
Are you mad at him? Do you have anger towards him?
Nah, man, I like fireworks too, so I can't be mad at him, so, you know. But I mean, he messed up, but I mean, you know, you learn, you live and you learn, so, you know. But hopefully he recovers.
Sylvia Topete says she recalls seeing packages being delivered regularly to that house.
Over the several years, a lot of packaging, a lot of, people coming in and out at night. I mean, we've called the cops. They don't listen. What can you do?
Investigators with ATF and LAPD's Major Crimes Unit have opened a criminal case and say they're looking into any history of complaints against the people living in that house. Reporting in Pacoima, Macy Jenkins, NBC4 News.
And developing now from Mexicali, police there have arrested the wife of a murdered CAL FIRE captain in Mexico. According to Baja California officials, Yolanda Marodi was arrested near a hotel today. She's accused of stabbing CAL FIRE captain Becky Marodi last month in their Ramona home, located just east of San Diego. Authorities say Yolanda had been on the run for about a month after being identified as the primary suspect in the case. Investigators believe Yolanda crossed the border into Mexico shortly after the killing. She is now in U.S. custody.
Investigators are searching for a driver who hit and killed a man in Westmont, leaving him in the middle of the road. CHP tells us it happened just after midnight. This was near the intersection of Vermont Avenue and 109th Street. The man was pronounced dead at the scene. The CHP has yet to release a description of the vehicle. We are working to learn the identity of the victim.
Police are looking for another driver in North Hills who they say crashed into at least 6 parked cars. This all happened around 10:40 last night near Columbus and Chase Street. One person was hurt. Police say the driver took off running. And new here at 11, first responders from San Bernardino County gathered today to honor Sheriff's Deputy Hector Cuevas Jr. at a football game at San Bernardino Valley College.
He was killed during a pursuit